add our stuff to it?
Yeah, so I sent a link to everybody.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, in the email with this link.
Oh, okay. Oh, you sure did.
Yeah, if you click on it, it should just open.
Okay.
There's nothing in it right now.
And he said, no, go.
So I kind of freaked out, like, because I saw the feedback on just my portion. And so I like spent like hours and hours yesterday and today like revamping my portion. So I don't know, because I thought that you wanted me to go like from the broader industry and narrow it down, kind of like what he was saying in the video. But I wasn't sure like how broad to go, because I know like the industry section 1 was split up into like the industry and then the segments, and I had the segments part and Jason had the industry part. So I wasn't exactly sure how to approach mine. So maybe we can just like go over all of our sections and see if they flow. I don't know.
Let's see.
That works.
You're totally frozen, and I can't. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
I'm adding right now, although when I did, it's like all funny how it's formatted. So.
Okay, so your
section number was mine? Sorry.
Oh, wow.
I forget what section number was mine. I forget. Let me know offhand, or I'll look it up.
I don't remember.
So Jason, you
had
section 1. Here, let me see.
Yeah, I think he had 1.1 and you had 1.2.
1.1?
I think so.
Oh. I just realized my graph didn't.
Or maybe you had, did you have section 2? Crap, I gotta go look back at the assignment sheet and see what we did.
So if you look on, I'm screen sharing right now. Can you guys see that? So under section 1, Jason had the industry definition, size, growth, and major players, etc. And then I had the segments. And so
okay.
And then you wanted to know what you had. Yeah. So Kai, you had section 3, company, product, and competitive advantage.
Yeah. So you said, Susanna, you said that you redid your section on the segments part?
Here, I'll show you. I spent forever on it because I was like, I want to get a good grade. Okay. Okay, so I didn't know where to begin. So I just like started with the broad definition, found some pretty sweet graphs, but then I just went ahead and jumped into my segment. So I don't know. I just kind of like redid it. Yeah. Thank you. It took a long time. So.
Yeah, it looks like it. That's awesome. I think that's ideal. Let me hold on. Go scroll back up a little bit and read. I'm going to read 2.2 real quick.
Okay.
Veterinary service segment, because that was the major thing, was just like, okay, we started with the pet industry, and you went, okay, there's 5 different sections: pet food, blah 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 blah, and then we drilled into pet medical care or pet care. Is that what we drilled into? Veterinary service segment, is that okay? That's okay. That makes sense.
So I kind of redid it because what I found was under this, so there is more than just those 4 segments, which was some of the feedback Brother Butcher was telling me. So he said that I jumped into the segments too soon. So I kind of like took a broader look at first. So I said that the pet industry was segmented into 5 categories because I think Jason was supposed to go over the entire industry as a whole. Then I was supposed to segment it out, and that's what I did here. And the vet care, I further segmented it into, let's see. So here's the vet care. Under vet care, we are in telemedicine. It's a real thing. It's kind of cool. Okay. So that's the segment I focused on with my statistics and stuff like that.
That's great.
Kind of narrowed it down further than what we had before.
The global telemedicine market. No, that's exactly what he was talking about in the video, was just, starting that funnel, start really broad and get down to the narrow. And then we kind of figure out, like you said, the rich kids in college were the target market. And that's what you did. That looks awesome. I think it looks good.
Yeah. It looks
Oh, thank you. I didn't actually go over who the target market was. Because I think that was in a different section, if I wasn't mistaken. I just did the industry segment. So I don't know if somebody else covered the oh, here it is. Yeah, Jennifer, you were covering the customer. There we go.
Yeah. I did customer and competition, and I can share my screen. Yours, I think I need to do more on mine.
I seriously spent forever on this. I was like, this is stupid.
No,
okay.
It looks awesome, and and I think that's if we need to mirror what you've done with, putting the appropriate graphs in place and making sure that it's kind of uniform. But I think it looks visually, aesthetically, it looks good.
Yeah, it does. It looks really good.
It's colorful, so that's good.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. How do you share screen? Okay, here we go again. I always mess this up. So did I share it? What am I? Can you see this or no?
I see your face. So if you go to the left-hand side of your screen.
Right, I do that.
And then there's
desktop, Google Hangouts, Microsoft Word. Which one should I select? The desktop? Probably the desktop, maybe. Let me see. Now I see your face. Okay, now you can
see that.
Right?
Yep, that looks good. Yep.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Hold on. Did you need something? Oh, I think it's downstairs with the rest of the mail. Okay, I'll look for it. Oh, maybe in there. Did you look? Okay. Sorry. So customers, so I guess I'm sorry, let me shut this door real quick. Okay, so customers and competition. For customers, I have basically our customers are pet insurance companies, and I named some of them. I talked about the focus of these companies, be to help them reduce costs while providing greater customer satisfaction, generate more customers. I talk, I don't know. I talked about, like, one area that many pet owners complain about is a lack of time and money to take their pets into the vet's office. So with customers, I was just kind of explaining how and why we're targeting the pet insurance companies. And then here's one of my charts. And this was just showing how many adults actually have cell phones and smartphones and internet access. And I also did a quote where I found out, most Americans would rather type than talk on a phone. And so any online services are very attractive to customers and the convenience of it all. And I talk about with the customers who are willing to pay for pet insurance, I put an online service through pet insurance companies will not only provide easy access for the clientele, but added relief for concerned pet owners, knowing they can contact a vet via their smartphones or computers. And I highlighted some of the things where they can save money on examination fees and savings from office visits, or what I put, an online service can help diagnose conditions that may not require an office visit or prevent an illness from worsening, saving the insurance company money. So I don't know. So for customers, that's basically, I just focused on that. And then competition, I have a chart down here, and I just kind of explained in a couple paragraphs, really, just the difference between, you know, what our company could do versus some of the other online companies. And I spoke a little bit about that on there. But I just don't know if it's enough or if I'm missing stuff.
You guys all did great.
Alice,
I need to do a lot more on mine, so I will not be giving you mine. I need to do more.
Oh man, I feel the same way.
Paragraphs. I'm like, here you go. I'm good.
Yeah, I feel the same way. You guys have
So
done.
you
I
think
mean,
that's okay how I did it? Because I know they talked about. I was trying to think who our competition is, and all I could think were the other online companies. I know they talk about being broader with it, but I didn't know who else we would be competing against.
okay.
So that's
I think that's
got
gonna be the hardest thing because we're really competing against the insurance company's internal department.
I found
There is no
of
company
other
that offers what we
who offer telemedicine for pets. I just need to find it.
Again, they offer telemedicine, but we're like, again, I thought our target was the insurance company and trying to get them to save money by just hiring us.
Right.
right.
So that's what I mean. Like, there's really no one who does what we do in the sense of targeting the insurance company.
Right. Yeah. So the only, so I know in the book when it talked about competition, it got pretty broad. So the only, competition were online, anything that would be close to it would be if they went online and used the services online, even though it's not the same.
I think we got to include those. Any telemedicine companies for pets would be included just because they could flip their model at any point and start going after the insurance companies once they see ours working. So I think that they're just as much of a threat, but they'd have to do some major changes. So
yeah, that made sense. That made sense when you said it.
Okay.
Telemedicine, what are you referring to? Or is it more than just like, because I've got all like the pet MDs and
just that. I'm just saying that those that anybody that has a platform or is doing something that's similar to what we're doing, regardless of the customers that we're going after. Everybody we've included, I think, is good. But like Jason was saying, the good part about the business is that the competition is going to be scarce, the true competition, because we're going after a group of a market that's untouched, basically, or isn't already beholden to a certain segment. So
right. Okay.
I get what you're saying. It's easy to transition into it, but we at least get the first go at it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Are you guys just going to throw those? You're going to put your documents into this Google Doc that you guys that?
Yeah. I just tried to, and for some reason my graphs wouldn't go in as well. Is there a way? I copied and pasted. Is there a better way to do that?
Well, maybe we could just share like what Kai did with the Excel. Maybe we could just share the Microsoft Word through the Outlook instead.
Okay.
Because your graphs all look great and her graphs all look great, so it'd probably be easier to compile that on a Microsoft Word than it would be to go through Hangouts and back to a Word.
Okay. So how do you?
That's the one weakness about Hangouts is it doesn't transfer very well.
Okay.
So it might be better to just do what Kai did the first week with Excel.
We should just kind of compile your information, send it over, and then we'll just do whoever's going to submit it, just compile it all together into one doc.
Well, yeah, didn't you share like the Excel spreadsheet through Outlook?
I don't think so. Because I just did the business plan, so I just had you guys all just send me your stuff, and then I just.
Well, no. I remember, who was the person who did the second week where we all typed in our grading of the?
Oh no, that wasn't me. I think that might have been Trevor.
Oh,
I didn't do that.
Was that Trevor? That might have been Trevor.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
Oh, I just discovered it. This is kind of cool. Okay, let me share. This is.
Let me get my Outlook up. I just hate Outlook.
Me too. Ugh, it's awful.
Only because it's a different system I have to log into.
Oh, how about that?
What did you find? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I found the it's like Google Docs, but it's Word. So it's like Word online. Here, so I'm gonna send you the link to edit this brand new document.
That was just a SharePoint thing. Yeah.
Ah,
Nice.
brilliant.
A version of Google Docs.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
But because of that, you don't have to worry about your graphs looking weird going back and forth.
All right. So I should just be able to copy and paste it on here.
Exactly.
All right. Let's
I
see.
thought I just tried and it didn't look too good. Yeah.
Well, I mean, oh, I don't have access to this page. It says.
Wait, what?
I think you have to be logged into your BYU Idaho email.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, too many emails I got going here.
I'm about to try it, but my computer's exploding trying to load everything. So
Sorry, you don't have access to this page.
It says awaiting approval. We'll let you know about any updates.
I'd like access. Please.
Okay.
The other thing is, I think I said for this week I'd be the one to submit it. So I would be fine too if you wanted just to, email me your documents and then
everybody just send your attachments and
I'll just one big thing.
Okay.
So
access required.
that might be.
Yeah, if we can't get this doc, because that's just as easy. I mean, especially if you're just throwing it from one word to another, it's easy to copy and paste.
Yeah, just email to her, whatever.
Okay.
I thought this would be.
The only thing is that you guys want to proofread it all or read through it all before, or do you want me to like compile it all and fix it or not? Just get it all together and send it out like Kai did, so everyone has a chance to look at it. I know it says we're supposed to I think we're supposed to, huh?
I'll be honest. I just care if it's a C. So I'm not.
No, I trust everybody. I trust
going to be
everybody.
above my
Yeah,
work.
I trust everybody to do it.
Jason, we're going to make millions of dollars on this. You're not going to proofread this?
Listen, there's two things I hate in the world, but I know you can make money off of them because people are dumb and just spend a lot of money on it.
That's true.
It's organic food, and pets. If anybody, I could never bring myself to some of the products because I'd hate myself.
But yeah, if we could all at least, Jennifer, if you just tell us, like I said, just like we did before, just give us a kind of cut off date so you have enough time to put it all together, and then just send out like a final version. And if anybody has any qualms or any issues, we can just say, could you make this change, or just because I'm with what you two have done, I am very confident with how it's going to look. I just, like Jason said, I have some work to do on mine to make it look as good as yours.
Yeah, I gotta write more. I mean, what's the length requirement on this?
Oh man.
I don't think it's too long because he didn't want mine.
There is. Yeah.
Well, I think the example for the Lazy Bones, I think like just the first two sections were like 6 pages, but I'm sure it doesn't have to be that long or it doesn't have to be that short. I think it's just kind of up to whatever we put together.
All right, just curious.
Well, my thing's about 2 pages, but that's including, I got some big graph. I've got a graph, a graph and a chart in there. Table. Because they were saying you write it, but you also want things that are going to grab the person's attention who just wants the little snippets of information. So the important stuff should be like in a graph or something bigger, so that when he can just read the little snippets and not the whole thing. Okay. Just the highlights. So let's say I'm going to make the cutoff like Thursday night. Can we do that? Because then that gives me all day Friday. I think it's due Saturday. Is it due Saturday at night or something? I really don't like to do homework on the weekends if I try not to. So if we can say, if I can get it on Thursday, and then that'll give me all to, if I need, hopefully I don't need all Friday, but Friday to go through it. And then I can, if anybody wants, I'll just send out an email if anyone wants to look it over or whatever.
That sounds good to me.
Does that sound good? Does that sound reasonable?
Oh yeah.
So,
Does that work for you?
so I should have my part done Thursday night.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and I
Eastern
know
time.
you guys. What? Oh, so I know you guys.
Oh, I
don't
was just
want
joking.
to be on this
Eastern.
or whatever, but I kind of do. So we could like work towards that goal. That would be great.
I'm sorry. I missed that. I missed
Can you
that
say
part.
that again?
Yeah, please.
Oh, I was just wondering. So I know like you guys might not care about the grade, but I really do. So if we could just like
I do
maybe
too.
strive for an A.
I do too. I don't make
Nice.
there's no buts. Yeah, there's no yeah, I need an A as well. So
Okay.
but I know Jason was, being facetious, but I don't think that any of us are going to put forth a terrible effort or a lazy effort.
I'm just saying, I'm
So-
not going to write a 3-page paper with 5 graphs. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what Jennifer did and I did.
Yeah, like what I'm
Okay.
saying is, if you guys put it together, I'm sure it's going to be above my quality of putting it together. So I don't think I'll need to proofread it because you're already went over it 7 times.
Well, and you're just the information you put in for your section was solid, so I'm sure it'll be just fine. So
Right.
Yeah, I got to put in all that extra stuff. We'll be good.
just
Well,
put a
we can
little
make it
fluff in.
pretty.
Exactly.
We'll add a bow to it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, then I think that's. Wait, is there anything else we're supposed to go over? I'm trying to think.
No, we just want to
Because
just we'll need
I
to let
guess-
Trevor. We need to let Trevor know what we're doing, and I think that it would be a good idea for you two, especially with the way you've put together, to kind of send him your documents, just to give him an idea of like, hey, this is what ours looks like. Try to make it to look somewhat the same or in the same uniform format. That way, there's not a whole lot of editing to be done once you get it together.
Okay. Susanna, did you record this meeting? Is this being recorded?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so do you mind just sending the link to Trevor and just tell him, because in this recording shows you what you did, what I did, and what we've been discussing. So
Right.
probably-
I can just do that.
Okay.
that might be just hey, see this for information.
Did you guys get the new link that I sent you? Or I approved. I accepted your guys' request to edit
Oh,
the
yep, got it.
document.
Yep,
I
perfect.
probably did.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Just send that.
Um,
Just send that link to Trevor, so he can actually. Then you can see what you've already got uploaded in there. 'Cause it
Oh,
looks awesome.
okay, yeah, and yours is on there. Oh, good. Okay. Well, then I'll see. Yeah, if we can. Well, we can do that. Yeah. Well, we can just try and I'll add it on here. That
Yeah.
works. So, but if
Okay.
there's an issue, you can just email it to me as well.
Yeah,
And
for
then
sure.
I just want to double check because if we're meeting again next Tuesday, I just want to see what is it that we have to have ready for next Tuesday. Is it because I know it's going to be a new section, right?
Yeah, we should be.
So let me just see
Um,
next week. In group preparation for parts 4 and 7. So we probably, let's see. Create a schedule for your group with the goal of writing sections. Okay. It's the same thing as last time, just making a team role, task, events, plan, activity. So that's due next week. Yeah. So I guess,
We can
Do we need-
postpone that. We can make those decisions next week. Is that okay, or do we need to do that now?
no. I was just double checking when that's due.
Okay.
It's due midweek. So we'll just have to, someone will have to, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. So
Cool.
we'll just work on our thing, get it in by Thursday.
Perfect.
All right.
Awesome job.
do you want help? Do you want me to help with editing or whatever, editing this portion, or what are you thinking? I know it's kind of a big big thing. At least to me, it seems kind of big. So if you want help or whatever, just let me know.
Okay, thanks. Well, we'll just see when everyone puts their stuff in, what it looks like, and then I'll let you know. Yeah.
Okay. And everybody's putting it on this Word doc thing, is that right?
Yeah, I'm going to try. If it all transfers over, then yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
worst case scenario, we'll just send it an email, but try the Microsoft Doc first.
Yeah, I'll do that now. All right, I think
Cool.
we're good. Anybody
Cool.
else have any?
No,
No?
you guys.
Okay.
This is good. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.